Where's he at?
Shooter still on the porch.
Get him right here. Right here. You got him on the porch.
We've asked, that's the last place we've been told.
You show me your hands now! Stand up and walk towards us! Stand up now! Walk towards us! Stand up with your hands up!
We got a visual in the mail. Not showing his hands, not following commands.
Stand up now!
Still not showing hands, so we're following commands. His name is Chad Dorman. Chad Dorman.
I know, but we can't.
If you need first aid and he's not complying, you know he's a shooter, shoot him.
We gotta find cover first. We ain't no good if we ain't safe ourselves. Hey. We need to come from this side where we can see them. Don't take cover behind her. We see him. We're going to approach from this side. We got cover. Right here.
6 rubber, 29 and 63 attack on.
Right now.
Show us your fucking hands now! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up now! Stand up! Stand the fuck up!
EMS is staged and air carriers are going to go ahead and fly whenever any units can arrive.
Get your hands up here.
72.
Look, number 21. Send it.
Where's your emergency?
There's a girl running down the street saying that her stepfather is killing everyone in her family. It's on the corner of where there's a body shop and the fire department. Do you know what road this is?
Okay, what's your name?
Get into the fire department.
What's your name?
Do you know what road this is? Laura Lindell Road.
You said what?
It's Laura Lindell Road.
Okay, and what did the female say to you?
And she says that her stepfather is killing everybody in her house. I did. I'm on the phone with them right now.
Did she say how or what was happening?
I asked her to get in the car with me, and she said she couldn't leave her family. But I think she ran to the fire department.
So she went to the fire station. What did she look like?
She's probably a young teenager, probably like 16 maybe, with long blonde hair. And she has a black dog.
Did she say anything about a baby?
I don't know about no baby. She said she just couldn't leave her family. But I see a car running around. I'm sorry?
Do you see anything from the house?
So I drove down the road a little bit, so I was afraid that I was going to get shot myself since I interacted with her face-to-face. So I'm just about, maybe 3 houses down. But she's like waiting at the corner. I don't know what she's doing, but I kind of still see her in the corner. But I saw a car kind of came around and whipped around, so I'm not exactly sure if that's him or if he's chasing her or not. I'm sorry?
What kind of vehicle was it?
I saw it. It was like a gray. Did you see that car whip around? It's one of the fire department guys.
Okay.
I think maybe a fire department guy. It was a regular kind of Focus-looking gray car.
Okay, we have help on the way. Thank you.
Dark gray. Okay, all right.
Call us back, okay, and steer clear of the area at this time.
Okay.
Currently, right now, I'm in New Richmond, Ohio, and I'm at the scene of a brutal triple murder that occurred on June 15th of 2023. This is the property where you see that blue tent right there, where 32-year-old Chad Dorman brutally murdered his 3 sons, 7-year-old Clayton, 4-year-old Hunter, and 3-year-old Chase. As you can see, people have left a lot of stuffed animals, stuff like that. So on that date, Chad Dorman grabbed his 3 boys and brought them inside that home right there and told everybody basically, hey, let's all take a nap. And as they were in either the living room or the den, he goes into another room and he pulls out a .22 caliber rifle and shoots and kills his 4-year-old son, Hunter. Immediately, everybody screams and starts running. His oldest, Clayton, ran into a field. I'm gonna guess it's this field right here. He ran into a field, and that bastard chased his own son down and caught him, brought him back right here, and shot and killed him and laid him right there. If you can see, I'm zooming in. According to the body cam I seen online, that would be about the location of where their bodies were lying. At that time, there was some kind of a trailer that was parked somewhere right here. That trailer is long gone, and I don't believe there's anybody on the property right now. And as his wife had the baby Chase in her arms, he rips the baby, 3-year-old Chase, out of her arms and shoots him in the head. Shoots him in the head and puts the gun down. And by the time this all happened, police are just coming from every which direction, right to the corner of Claremontville, Laurel Road, and I believe that's Laurel Road right there. I can't see the sign at the at that angle, but they all come right here, and the police pulled up right there. And that was the steps where Chad Dorman was just sitting there waiting, and then they grabbed him, threw him on the ground right there at the pavement, and handcuffed him. And did that right next to where his 3 boys' bodies were lying right there. So he was arrested and charged with their murders. Now, here's the million-dollar question. Why did he do this? And the answer is, well, there isn't an answer. All I know online is that he told some investigators that he had been thinking about killing them for several months. No reason at all. No reason whatsoever. All 3 boys were cremated And I'm sure the ashes right now are currently with the family. So the prosecutor is definitely seeking the death penalty right now. And of course, you know, this being a country where no matter how vile and disgusting of a crime you committed, a lawyer is appointed to you at no cost if you cannot afford your own. So Chad Dorman's attorney, paid attorney by the court system, they're probably going to be looking at a insanity defense. From what I can gather, I guess the insanity part is going to rely heavily on him chasing his oldest kid, Clayton, in this field right here. Could have even got across the street. Again, I'm not really sure. It just said a field, and that's the closest field. So it could have been right there where he chased his kid from over there and basically marched him back over here to be executed. So that part is going to be pretty... That's going to be one of the more important parts of the case, because if he claimed any kind of... And again, I'm not a legal analyst at all. I'm guessing that they're going to go with a self-defense of an insanity defense, and the prosecutor is going to bring up that part where if he were insane, you would have thought that he would have just killed him right over there, but he marched him back here, so he knew what he was doing in his own mind, I'm assuming anyways, and marched him right there and shot and killed him. So we're going to see. This case is going to drag on for the next, I'm guessing 2 years probably. So that's going to be an important part of this case, is whether the jurors are going to take that as insanity. And of course, you got to say that what he did was a very insane thing. So the question is, was he sane? Was he temporarily insane? What would drive a man to murder his 3 kids? Now, their sister, who was not harmed, she ran to a neighbor's home, which I'm guessing would have been the neighbor somewhere over there. And that's where she said that basically he was killing everybody. I'm not 100% sure if she was the daughter of Chad Dorman, or if she was just a step sibling, but those were her brothers. I know that. That I do know. There's not a whole lot of information about this case. Not a whole lot of information. I mean, this just occurred 6 weeks ago as I'm filming this. So all right, guys, I am signing off. I'm hitting the road. So, of course, I'm sure many of us will be paying attention to this case. We're going to see if they can get a guilty conviction and get the death penalty on this guy. Or we're also going to see whether he gets off with an insanity plea. If he pleads insane right now, who knows? And also, I just seen right there, again, I hate to try to pretend that I know exactly what's going on. There's also a field over there. So all I remember watching is that there was something about a field that his kid ran and where you caught him. So it could have been there, that field. It could have been this field right here. There is I will say this, now that I see this, there is a bit of a ravine, and he was only 7 years old, but I'm pretty sure he'd be able to jump this and run for his life. That kid ran for his life. Wherever he ran to, wherever it was, he ran for his life. Oh my God. He's seen his little brother get murdered right in front of him, and he was running for his life. And to catch him and march him and murder him, and to rip the baby from the mother's arms. That is absolutely, absolutely terrible. Let's hope we can get the death penalty in on this case. How it ends, 3 boys were murdered, and that's it. They never get a chance at life ever again. And He'll never see the light of day, whatever happens. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll catch up with you on the next one. Peace out.